by immortalizing the biggest hits in sports card history as one-of-one NFTs.
Holy shit, guys, I think we've just jumped the shark. Welcome back to Cards and Comics, and today I'm going to be talking about Sports Card Investors' biggest hits app that they just released a video on, and explain why this is the most ludicrous and jumping the shark moment this hobby has ever seen. Now, I'm going to get into, the details of why this is bad, but let me just set it up for you, because this is what it is. It's an app that's going to allow you to see the video footage from big breakers of them pulling big cards. That's pretty innocuous on its own. That seems kind of fun. Not something I want to spend all day doing, but, I could see people wanting to see cards pulled, right? However, they're also going to allow you to buy NFTs that are of that moment for that card and pay money for them. So now they're selling you the experience of someone else pulling a card for someone else, and you're paying for that experience. So we're 3 steps removed from actually having anything to do with sports cards or collecting. You're just buying a moment for someone else. It's freaking ridiculous, guys. This is silly. This is like, monetizing the hobby with as little content as possible other than a video.
Hits app is here and it's ready to go. Now, we debuted the Hits app back in December, and we recently launched a major update with some really cool new features. And our first NFT drop is happening in just over 2 weeks. I'll explain all the details about that in just a moment. So what is the Hits app? It's an endless stream of videos. Take the videos of all of their greatest hits of all time and put them together into one place, the Hits app. There's an extra element to all of this that I'm really excited about. We're combining these big hits with NFTs to give you a chance to collect and own the greatest moments in sports card history.
So again, on its surface, a one-stop shopping place to find hits from big breakers. Cool idea. Even if Jeff wanted to monetize that, charge some money, to have access, I would be fine with it. But when we get into this idea of selling experiences that other people experienced for a card that you don't even own, I just don't see why this is something that anyone in this hobby would ever really want to do. And the reason why I think this is bad is because this is what the hobby is going to start turning into if we let it, right? That everything is going to get monetized to the point where anything you do or anything you want to do is going to be, cost you money. Fanatics talked about experiences, right? So the experience of opening product is going to cost money, more money than it is today, right? You're going to be breaking with, famous athletes or actors or whoever, and the product will cost more just because you get a chance to experience something in a Teams chat with someone, right? That's what they're going for, right? This is a very similar idea. But the biggest thing that I think I have a problem with is that you're basically telling people that you're poor, you can't actually afford to go buy these cards, so we're going to sell you the experience of what it would be like to be rich and be able to buy these cards or open these cards yourself, and then you can open your Hits app and go to your NFTs and relive what it would be like if you actually had money to be able to buy this. And like a psychic vampire, you're going to feed off that positive energy of that NFT and the hopium that maybe one day you too could open a box of Flawless and get a 101 hit of Luka Doncic or somebody, LeBron James, and be as cool as the people in this app and the people that actually own these cards. But you're not cool enough for that. But you can buy an NFT of it and sort of be as cool as them, but not really. That's what this is. This is what it's telling you guys, is that having the experience is the real experience. You're not going to do this. But you're probably never going to experience it. So go buy the experience, right? Go buy it. And I just feel this is the wrong message for the hobby, is that the only way for a new collector who's buying a new product to have fun is to have these giant hits. And if you can't get them, go out and buy the experience, through a third party. So it makes no sense. You can watch the rest of the video, and they try to tell you why this is cool. You're going to get extra content, and you're going to get all this extra stuff. But you're buying someone else's experience. That's what this is. And it just doesn't seem like something that, has anything to do with the hobby as most people, experience it. Now, is this like, an old guy saying, get off my lawn? I will say this, like, if this was actually a way to have something new and unique, but it's not. This has no new content. This has nothing created about it. It's taking something that already exists, video footage of someone opening a product, and monetizing it. It has zero artistic or any IP associated with the actual product. They are just trying to monetize content from these breakers into a new format. And in all honesty, if you wanted to view this content, it's free already. And so, and I know other people have tried. I think Card Porn was doing a very similar thing to try to put all the big hits onto one, site. But regardless of that, they're not generating anything new. There's no artistic value. NFTs that are created from digital art, at least someone put some effort into some of that. When Panini drops NFTs or Top Shot or whatever you want to talk about, at least there's something unique about them. This is nothing unique. This is nothing that I would want to have more than, in terms of looking at, for more than 5 seconds. So where is the value here for some collectors to be part of it? And the other part too, so this is the other dangerous part, and I'll get to it in some other videos, right? But if you are an influencer like Jeff is and other people, and you're selling something like this to people, and basically with your name Sports Card Investor, you're going to get people who think that this is a good idea to invest in, that you're going to take people who are new to the hobby and get them to buy something like this because they may think, hey, NFTs are cool. This is an NFT. This guy seems to know what he's talking about. He's the fastest growing sports card channel in the hobby. Like, I'll just do what he says because, he seems like he knows what he's doing. And there you go. The idea of influencers, making profits on the hobby isn't new, right? This is what everyone does. They do it different ways. Some of them create products, some of them create experiences, some of them just monetize their channel for the content, whatever it is, right? And we're seeing that in the hobby. And the one thing that Jeff has mentioned here in older videos is how often people are coming to him with technology in this area and generating, IP and launching products in this category. We're going to see in the future, the next 6 months, I think tons and tons of tech-based and other products designed to try to get you to spend money outside of buying effing cards, right? Instead of buying the stuff you'd want to collect, we're going to sell you on technology, on apps, on websites, on NFTs, on anything other than something that you may want to physically collect. And we'll see how it goes. But this is kind of, he talks about, they spent months developing this. And, this is just, I think, the first, shot across the bow for the hobby of, are we going to be okay with this? Are we going to be okay with basically people monetizing the hobby with zero creativity and zero new content and make money off of it? And here we go. Here we go, guys. This is it. I don't think so. I think this is, again, the classic jumping the shark moment. This is everyone getting so excited about NFTs and new technology and trying to monetize the hobby that someone did something really silly, and it's hopefully going to wake people up that this is really a bad idea, and we should hold not only content creators a little bit more accountable, but the fact that, you know, we should just look at this kind of thing and call it what it is. Dumb idea, shouldn't be a thing, and let's ignore it. All right, guys, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't fall for this kind of stuff. This has nothing to do with the hobby. And I'll see you next time on Cards and Comics. Bye.